Okay. I'm showing this lobby screen just so everybody can see that this is not ground war. This is regular kill confirmed. So when I talk about what I'm about to talk about, you can see that this is not ground war. This is regular 11 players out of 12 maximum. Now, like, just look at this shit here. Like, look at how long it takes to start the countdown after saying that the match is about to begin. Like, this matchmaking system, like this balancing system, this shit has to go. Like, this is easily the biggest problem with Black Ops 3. Now look at this. This is where it fucks up right here. Right here. You see the 6 versus 6, and then I guess someone leaves, and then it fucks up from there. Like, this matchmaking system is completely, utterly, totally fucking busted. I mean, like, the number of times, and you're gonna see it in a second, the number of times that I've played matches and it's been 7 versus 5. Like, look at this. Like, if you pause right there, like where I just brought up the scoreboard, you'll see that it's 7 people on the other team and 5 on ours, and it's not ground war. So it's not a situation of enough people rage quit to make us outnumbered. This is regular from the get-go. And like, this shit, it just pisses me off every time it happens, because like Treyarch, like, I've talked about this, I've tweeted about this constantly. I've seen on Reddit people talking about this constantly. When are you gonna fix this 7 versus 5, these 7 versus 5 matches? And it's like, what pisses me off the most about this is that Treyarch hasn't even acknowledged that this is an issue. Like, almost every time, like in Call of Duty history, ever since like they've started tweeting, every time like there's a big issue, they at least acknowledge. They'll at least say, well, we know this is a problem, we'll get this fixed, or we'll try to get this fixed, or whatever. Like, Treyarch hasn't said a word about this matchmaking issue. And of course, as you're gonna see, we're gonna get slaughtered the whole fucking match, because like eventually someone's gonna quit, and it's gonna be 7 versus 4 for half the damn match. Like, right there, you see it's 7 versus 4, and it's gonna be like that for half the damn match, and we're gonna get fucking slaughtered. And it just pisses me off, because like, my coworker is in this lobby with me, and I've been trying to get him to play this fucking game since day one. And this is the third game that we've played together since he just got it, I guess, today, and he just got on, and this is the third game that we played. And this bullshit right here, is the impression that he's gonna leave with. He's gonna leave with an impression of broken fucking matchmaking that has never been, as far as I know, that has never been in a Call of Duty to date. Like, I have never seen a matchmaking in 12 players that's supposed to be 6 versus 6 maximum. I have never seen 7 versus 5. I've never seen 11 versus 7 in ground war until this game. And I believe the reason why that happens is because of the stupid fucking balancing system in this game. Like, you may have heard bigger YouTubers talk about, you know, the skill-based matchmaking, or as you know, you may have heard of Thunder, he's called it the scrub-based matchmaking, where it'll take the strongest player and it'll put them on a team full of scrubs, and then they'll be versus a team that's all full of competent enough players. And I think that has something to do with why the matchmaking will sometimes end up in a 7 versus 5 situation, because the theories I've heard is that you know, in the lobby, like when it tries to balance out the lobby, it tries to make each team as close to a 1 KD. So I guess when you have stacked players, I mean, I don't get it, because like my coworker just started today. He's in a party with me. I'm not that good. I have a 1.17 KD as of this recording. So I don't know, maybe someone else on my team was stacked and that, you know, averaged it out to 1, and then 7 other players averaged it out to 1. Like, I don't get it. But like, it's fucking stupid, and it needs to be fixed, and it needs to be fixed immediately, because like, it is making some of these matches utterly unfucking playable. Like, I've already had people that I've been trying to play with this game constantly. I've already had people drop this fucking game because of this matchmaking issue and the lag too. Like the lag, like the connection isn't perfect. The lag gets fucked up too, especially when it's in a party. And it's, from what I can remember about this issue, it only happens in parties, but that doesn't matter. That's no excuse, because this shit shouldn't be happening in the first place. Look at this shit. Look at how fucking outnumbered we are. Like, they have almost twice as many people as we do, and it's not a fucking ground war. It's not even fucking ground war. It's not even ground war to where people quit out and it ends up being 4 versus 7. That would make sense if it started out like 8 versus 8, and then 1 person quit on one team and 3 people quit on the other team. That would make sense. I would be okay with that. I'd be pissed off because we'd be outnumbered, but I would be okay with that because it makes sense. That's how things work. But a 12-person matchup should always be 6 versus 6 maximum. It should never be 7 people on one team in regular matchmaking, in non-ground war matchmaking. This doesn't make any sense. And the fact that Treyarch or David Vonderhaar haven't even acknowledged this issue, it just pisses me off. It's fucking bullshit, and it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed before it makes this game unfucking playable, before people quit out of this game. Because this is an otherwise great fucking game. This is, like, other than this issue, like, this is the best fucking Call of Duty in 3 years. And it has this game-breaking issue that Treyarch hasn't even acknowledged. I don't fucking get it. I just needed to rant about that. I just needed to vent. Like I said, this isn't gonna be good gameplay, and I might cut to the end. I don't know. I'm just ranting. Like, I'm just going off the cuff. I don't really care. I just needed to get this shit off my chest, man. And I'll see y'all in the next video.